Okay, now I'm going live.
7 लोग वेटिंग है.
कहाँ? So okay, now I'll press go live, huh? And then we'll stop talking. So I'll start. Okay. तो जैसे गो लाइव का बटन दबा दूंगी तभी एकदम बोलना चालू करूँ क्या?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, मैं बताती हूँ ना, आप तभी चालू करना.
Then you say कि you say ma'am we are ready, you can go live. So then I'll start. Am I live?
No.
I can see this.
सेट रिमाइंडर पे है ना.
It's written 10 started streaming less than 1 minute ago. Yeah, now I'm live. Yes, I can see myself.
Why I can't? Okay. Yes. Yes. Go live. You're live. You're live.
Yes, but now I can see your this thing on my screen. I cannot see myself. Why am I seeing Renu Dotre on the screen and not myself? No, but okay, okay. Okay, now I'm ready. Now, Renu,
I can see it.
Renu, but I can see your this thing Renu Dotre in between. So I don't know why my video gets disturbed.
Ma'am, you continue.
Okay. Good evening, everyone.
Continue. 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 Ma'am, continue.
Yeah.
Ma'am, continue.
Just a minute. Just a minute. It is echoing actually. Whatever I say, it is.
Off that other second.
Yeah, but I can hear myself only. No, I can hear my own echo. Second what?
Ma'am, continue.
Okay, now everybody stop. I'll just start. Good evening, everyone, and I welcome you all to Feel. Now, what is Feel? Feel is Forum to Enjoy English Language. And Feel is a one-stop platform for everything English. Feel and RS Mundle. Feel and RS Mundle Dharampet Arts and Commerce College present BCom online lecture series, and it is a collaborative teaching learning activity focused basically for students. And today we are starting with the first lesson, Shri Lakshmi Suresh, which is Unit 1, Prose, Lesson 1, Shri Lakshmi Suresh. And before I start Shri Lakshmi Suresh, let me give a brief introduction of myself. I am Dr. Manjushree Sardeshpande, Head of the Department, RSMDACC Dharampet Arts and Commerce College, a member of Board of Studies in Languages, Commerce, RTM Nagpur University, and I am also the editor of the textbook Epiphanies, which has been prescribed for BCom semester 1 and 2. And it gives me a lot of pleasure to have this interaction with you. So happy learning. Let us begin. I'm now going to share my screen. Friends, you can see this is the picture of Shri Lakshmi Suresh. You know, she is a child prodigy, and we are going to talk about Shri Lakshmi Suresh. Just have a look at her. Today, we are going to talk about this child prodigy, and actually, today she's 22 years old, but we are going to talk about her journey, and she's a CEO, and we are going to talk about her journey to becoming the CEO of eDesign, her own company. Sri Lakshmi Suresh was born in 1998 in Kozhikode, Kerala. She started using computers at the age of 3 and designed a fully functioning website for her school at the age of 8. Her skill gained her worldwide recognition and a number of domestic and international awards while she was still very young. In 2009, she launched her own startup called eDesign, thereby becoming one of the youngest CEOs in the country at the age of 11. So now this is a gist of whatever we are going to read in the lesson. Students, you should be able to remember these facts because these are the important facts which you are going to require when you would be giving your examination, when you would be writing answers. This is the factual information which you would, which you should remember. Now, see that she is a child prodigy. Now, what is a child prodigy? Generally, child prodigies are children who are under the age of 10 and who have achieved success at a very tender age. These children possess talent and have an expertise which an adult might possess. You know, there are many children, we have seen many music shows in which we can see children who are really very, very small, but they are experts in their own field. So can you tell me a few young children who have really worked wonders, who have really started their own companies, who are really artists? Can you tell me, can you give me the names of such people who have been successful at a very young age? Anyone giving the answer? Let me see. Yes, no one. Okay, I'll tell you. Yes, there are many child prodigies, you know. There's one Advait Kolarkar. He's a 4 year old. When he was 4 years old, he started uh, his own drawing and painting. And by the time, like he was 6 years old, he was a successful artist, you know, and he holds his solo exhibitions and he sells his art for thousands of dollars at the age of 4 years. So, you know, so we have child prodigies who are good musicians, who are good singers. We have one Truptraj Pandya, and at the age of 18 months, now look at this, at the age of 18 months, he started playing tabla. And his name has been uh, mentioned in the Guinness Book of World Records, and he has got a certificate from there, and he's known as the youngest tabla player in the whole world. So we have such prodigies. You can read about them on the computers, on the internet. Now, so today we are going to see what Shri Lakshmi has done. And Shri Lakshmi, at the age of 3 years, she started using computers. And this we are talking about in 1990, like she was born in 1998. So at that time, people did not have computers in their homes. Maybe there might be a single computer in the home. Like today, we have a computer for everyone, for every member in the family. But in those days, there was a single computer in the house. And though she was 3 years old, her parents took interest in her, and they started explaining to her about computers. And at the age of 8, she designed a fully functioning website for her school at the age of 8. And uh, she started her own startup at the age of 11. Okay. And she named her company E-Design. Sri Lakshmi's parents, Suresh Menon and Viju Suresh, lived in Kerala and worked as a lawyer and school teacher respectively. So Sri Lakshmi Suresh, now we come to know about her parents, because whenever we have such child prodigies, it is the parents who are really a source of inspiration for the child. They motivate her to pursue her interests, and therefore the parents are very important. Let us see how the parents helped her. So Sri Lakshmi's parents, remember the names, because in your objective questions you might be asked such questions, the names of her parents. So Sri Lakshmi's parents, Suresh Menon and Viju Suresh, they lived in Kerala and worked as a lawyer and school teacher. So the father was a lawyer and mother a school teacher. They owned a computer and saw the advantage of teaching their young daughter how to use it. So just now I told you that yes, there was just one computer in the house, and the parents knew the advantage of teaching computer to the daughter. So they started teaching her computer. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, computers and the internet were not yet essential components of a household. Essential components, the necessary one, the most necessary. Not necessary at that time, but today we see that in every house there has to be a computer. But in that time, in those days, in 1990s and till 2000, I think the computer was not a very essential part of the household. Though Bill Gates was revered by many. Now everybody in the IT industry knew about Bill Gates. Yes, children, do you know who Bill Gates is? Who is Bill Gates? Who is Bill Gates? Anybody? Yes. What is his name? I know that all children really know about Bill Gates. Yes, his name is William Henry Gates. Yes, his original name is William Henry Gates III. His father was William Henry Gates II. Okay, what is he? He is a businessman. Yes, American businessman. He is a software developer. Yes, and philanthropist. Yes. And why do everybody want to be like him? People want to be like him. Yes, because he's a millionaire. Yes, he's a very rich person. His net worth is $106 billion. Yes. Nishant Sandhane has given the correct answer. Yes, many people are giving the correct answer. Yes, Khushi Mishra. Yes, Khushi Mishra is also, yes. Yes, you people are really, yes, that is how you should be interacting, giving answers. And I'm happy that you are answering my questions. Yes, so that you will be in touch. So, and yes, who doesn't want to be rich? Everybody wants to be rich, isn't it? Everybody wants to be Bill Gates. Yes, not only because he's rich, but people are interested in technology, and he's a master in technology, and everybody wants to be with the in thing. And nowadays, everybody wants to be know the latest technology. So yes, who doesn't want to be Bill Gates? At that time, Notepad and MS Paint were basic applications available for design. So now Sri Lakshmi, she started taking interest in computers. At that time, there were two applications. She was making use of these two applications, Notepad and MS Paint. I know, we also, when we started using computers, we used to use Notepad. And Sri Lakshmi also started writing her letters, and she started, actually, whatever she was studying in school, she used to come and write down on her computers. That is how she learned how to type letters, learn the English alphabet, and she used MS Paint to draw and color pictures. So these are the two applications. MS Paint she used for drawing and painting pictures, and Notepad she used to write letters. Okay. Now, these experiences helped Sri Lakshmi become familiar with computer programs. So, using these applications, you know that children are interested in computers, children are interested in mobiles, and once they get mobiles in their hands, what do? They keep on fidgeting with the mobile, they start using the different apps which are there in the mobile. So, once you start getting involved, what you only reveal, you come to know about so many different things which are there in the mobile, which are there in the computer. So she also started um, finding out different things, working on different applications, and she became familiar with many computer programs. She grew curious to see what more could be done with her computer. So she grew curious. Once you like something, you want to learn more about it. And that is how actually we should inculcate the what you say in children, how to learn. Learning to learn is the most important thing. Instead of just mugging up the answers, if you know how to learn, if you understand the if you understand the concepts, if you and once you understand the concepts, you want to know more about it. So the teacher has to really uh, instill in the students this love for learning. So that is what. So her parents did that job, and they showed her different websites which were prepared by children like her, and she really grew interested. So her curiosity made her learn more. And her parents also actively encouraged this interest. So the parents have a very big role to play, because until and unless the parents take interest, because the children don't know initially how to go about doing things, but once you develop that interest, once you um, tell them how to go about doing the things, yes, they would do on their own. So Suresh would often tell her to, now who is Suresh? Suresh is her father. So Suresh would often tell her to try out something new and different. So Suresh would always tell her to try out something new. Why? Because he knew that until and unless she does not try something new, she wouldn't learn. So he would always help her. He would always explain things to her. So he would be with her. So he would tell her to try out something new, try out, experiment, okay, try out something new and different. He began showing her websites designed by young children that were roughly her age or older. So just now I told you that so many children had already developed websites, and Suresh wanted her to know that yes, even small children are developing websites. So you should see the websites which are developed by the children. This is what he told her. One thing he noticed was that most of the young web designers were boys. So when he started telling her, teaching her about websites, what did he realize? That most of them were boys. But then he believed his daughter was just as capable as these boys. So, because she was a quick learner, and whatever was taught to her, she could grasp it, and she was able to use it. So the father knew that she's as capable as these boys. And sure enough, When Sri Lakshmi tried her hand at web designing, tried her hand means she started working on the web design, she proved to be a quick learner. So this is what is important, you know. Once you develop that interest, you learn also. But if you're not interested, you won't learn anything. So then she started using MS Word and other design applications. She developed her own unique website designs. So then once you get interested, once you know how to go about doing it, you start designing more websites. So then she, because she knew how to use MS Paint also, she created different pictures, different websites. She collected so many logos from different companies. She was interested in doing all that, and that helped her in designing so many different websites. Now, for the next few years, Sri Lakshmi spent every free moment after school teaching herself how to design websites. Now, when you are interested in something, you want to spend so much of time working on that particular thing only. So what Sri Lakshmi used to do, Sri Lakshmi used to come home from school and then complete her homework, because you know that if you don't do your homework, parents will not allow you to, yes, do your or continue with your hobby. So Sri Lakshmi, what did she do? She first used to complete her homework and then she would sit on the computers designing websites. And then after finishing homework, she would spend work on the computer for as long as her parents allowed. So once you have done with your homework, your parents are not going to stop you, isn't it? So that is what you should do. First you should complete your homework and then you should pursue your hobby or pursue your interest. But you know, working on computer means strain on your eyes. So the parents, they also knew that she was not playing around. They used to ensure, you know, nowadays uh, there are many children who tell the parents that they are working on the computers, they are studying, because nowadays everything is online. So they tell parents that they are studying, but they are involved in something else. They are doing something else. Maybe they are playing games on the computer or watching movies or something like that. So the parents ensured that she was not doing something wrong, but they believed in their child and they knew that she was not just playing around. So that means she was serious, not just playing around, she was serious and she was working on her area of interest. So their daughter was working hard and they were confident she would benefit from the experience. So now the parents were also, now see, you would be asked a question about the parents, that how did they motivate the child, how did they motivate Sri Lakshmi? And so you would need to tell all this. How did they motivate? How did they ask Sri Lakshmi to see different websites? How did Suresh, how did her father help her to browse through different websites, how to go about, learn how to design different websites? This is how the parents motivated her. There was one computer in the house, but they encouraged the daughter to use the computer because they knew the benefits and advantages of teaching the computer. And once the child knows how to use the computer, then she would really work wonders. So sure enough, Sri Lakshmi proved them right when at the age of 8, she designed a complete, sophisticated and fully operational website for her school. So see, at the age of 3, she started working on the computer. She knew how to operate the computer. And by the time she was 8 years old, she had designed a complete, sophisticated, fully operational website for her school. So sophisticated means with the latest, yes, software, and fully operational, that is working, the website which was working. And then she had taken it upon herself. Taken it upon herself means she had taken the responsibility to design an official website for the school after realizing it did not have one. So, you know, the Sri Lakshmi realized that the school did not have a website. So she decided to make a website for the school. And the website she created, you know, it was far better than the school could have ever imagined. The school authorities allowed her to make that to make that website. But, you know, as she was a child, Maybe they did not imagine that she would make such a sophisticated and operational website, but really they were very happy with the result. And the website she created, see what all things were there on the website which she had created. This can also be asked. You should remember what all things she had created. The website she had created had information about admissions, curriculum, history of the school, its faculty members, students, headmistress, and staff, as well as a section allowing parents to ask for and view their children's school reports. So there was a section wherein even the parents could view the report cards, or they can ask for the report cards. And this was also the facility which was there on the website. So see what type of a website she had prepared. And then the school website ushered Sri Lakshmi onto the international stage. The school website ushered means they led her to the international stage. So once she started designing websites, she was online and she was, yes, known internationally. So over the next few years, she was the recipient of nearly 30 awards. See, at such a tender age, she has already received more than 30 awards. And see, these are some of the awards which have been mentioned here. You should remember these awards because, and again, in the factual questions, you might be asked to give the name, to give these awards. So which are these awards? These include the Golden Web Award, the Art Spaces World Web Award of Excellence 2006-7, and the Global Internet Directories Gold Award. So these are the 3 awards, okay? To name a few. Actually, she received more than these, but these are the important ones which have been mentioned here. Now, 2 honors deserve special mention. So these were the awards. Now we'll talk about 2 honors, special honors which were bestowed on her. The first of these was Sri Lakshmi's enrollment in the American Webmasters Association. So that was a very big thing for her to get enrolled in this, to get opportunity to become a member of this association. Now, what does this association do? Again, you will be asked, what does this association do and how does it help children like Shri Lakshmi Suresh who get enrolled there? The American Webmasters Association is a professional group that was founded in 2003. Its main purpose and mission is to connect and support those individuals responsible for creating innovative websites. So this American Webmasters Association, actually it is a professional group. It was founded in 2003 and it supports people like Shri Lakshmi Suresh. How does it support people who are creating innovative websites? They help in designing, they help in management, and they help in marketing. Then the association is an organization committed to the development of such individuals. So this organization, it helps in the development of such individuals. Okay. So at the time of her enrollment in American Webmasters Association in 2007, Sri Lakshmi Suresh was the youngest and the only member below 18. So you should remember this also, that she was the youngest member who was below 18. The other members who were in this association, they were adult members, they were over 18 years of age. And the CEO at that time even took it upon herself to write to Sri Lakshmi, commending her on her work for the school's website. So the CEO of that association, what did that CEO do? He congratulated Sri Lakshmi, praised her for her work because this was something exceptional, which children of her age, what she has done, because children of her age are very rarely seen to be doing such things. So it was really a very honor which she got from this association. Then the second award that stands out. Now the second award that stands out means which is something special from the rest, was conferred upon Sri Lakshmi on 5th February 2009. Now, what is this award? And this award was given to her on her 11th birthday. This was the National Child Award for Exceptional Achievement. So this is the second honor which she is getting, which is the first honor that she got enrolled in the American Webmasters Association. And this is the second honor which she is getting. This was the National Child Award for Exceptional Achievement, and it was given by the Ministry of Women and Child Welfare in New Delhi. Now, this was a very great thing, achieving a national award at the age of 11. So it was a big thing for her. And it is not something many can boast of, isn't it? Not many children do such things. Sri Lakshmi certainly deserved such an honor. So by this point, she had also launched her own startup, eDesign. So, she was 11 years of age. She was working on designing the websites. And by this time, when she was 11 years of age, she designed her own. She launched means she started her own startup. What is a startup? It is a business which uh, which is at the early stage. Yes. So it is a startup, and the name of that startup was eDesign. So it was a web designing company. What was that eDesign? It was a web designing company. Now, Sri Lakshmi was very proud of her efforts and had big plans for eDesign. Why? Because she was the CEO, she wanted the company to grow, isn't it? So she was well aware of the expectations people had. So she knew that once, because now she has become popular, so people had expectations, people came to her uh, with what you say, offers. But then, you know, uh, she had something else in mind. Starting a web design company would only increase the pressure on her to live up to and exceed these expectations. To live up to whatever her performance was, she would always need to perform that, and give that performance. She would be required to live up to maintain that. So actually at that age she wanted to learn more, because once she gets involved in the job, then she thought that she won't be able to learn. So she decided that first now she wants to learn more. So therefore she instead of trying to secure top foreign clients, there were customers coming to her, but then she decided that yes, she is not going to fall into it right now. And then Sri Lakshmi decided to start small. Start small means, yes, she decided to work on a small scale and learn new technology and the new developments which were happening in the technology. And then work her way up slowly. She would gradually work her way up. She would start small, and then she would increase her work, and with more knowledge she would be able to do something better. She knew she had to learn a lot. So that's why she did not accept the customers at that time, and she started working on a small scale, and slowly, gradually, she increased her work. Now, technology is constantly changing. We all know that, yes, you must be using a mobile phone, isn't it? But after a few years, you'll see that something more advanced, a more advanced phone you will see in your hands, and you will definitely feel that the older ones are now of no use. They are of use, but they have that outdated apps, and the old technology gets outdated as soon as a new advanced technology ushers in. So technology is constantly changing, and what is trending today, what is in vogue today, what is in fashion today, it suddenly becomes outdated. So what is trending today can become obsolete by the end of the week. See, the change is happening so fast that in by the end of the week things are changing. You buy a mobile phone, and in no time you'll feel that yes, an advanced version of that phone is already there. So, in order to maintain her standards, the quality of her work, and the growth of her venture, so she wanted to maintain the quality of her work. That was important. And um, if she wanted to see that her business grows, if she wants to see that her company grows, what was important is she kept studying new and developing technologies. So that is what she did. She kept studying new and developing technologies. She kept searching for more to learn. So because just now I told you there is so much of things happening at a great pace. So she wanted to be in to keep pace with that changes, and keeping pace with those changes, she started learning more about new things. Her dream was to make her company one of the top IT companies in the world. So that was everybody's, it is everybody's dream, isn't it? If you have your own company, you would want it to be the best, number one in the world. And actually, she was moving ahead on those lines also. Her dream was to make her company one of the top IT companies in the world and to be the master in my field. This is an inverted comma. This is what she is saying, to be the master in my field. She wants to be the best. I have to work hard. This is what she says. I have to work hard and study more and more to achieve this. So if I want to be a master in my field, I'll have to work hard. So she wanted to become a software engineer. Now, what was her dream? That she wanted to become a software engineer and work on on developing new user-friendly operating system. User-friendly, which the user-friendly means when a person uses some technology, he should find it easier to work. If things are easy, that means they are user friendly. You don't require a specialist for that to come and help you in working on that. So the person who is using it should be able to manage it on his own. So all of that was going to require a lot of hard work. Now in 2012, Sri Lakshmi gave a TEDx talk. Now, students, what is a TEDx talk? She was invited for this TEDx talk. What is a TED talk? If you know something about TED talk, you can tell me. Yes, you can write in the chat box. If you know, I'm just going to look at the chats and see if you know something about TED talk. Yes, TED talks are very famous. And what do you know about TED talk? Is anybody writing? What do you know about TED talks? Now, what is TED is an acronym. TED means technology, yes. E means entertainment, and D means design, yes. So this is an acronym, TED. Yes, it was started by whom? Do you know? Who started this? It was, yes, Woman and, yes, Richard Woman and Harry Marx. Yes, these are the two people who started this. Woman conceived this idea of TED, and actually they have conferences. And in these TED conferences, uh, they invite people to share their innovative ideas. So this is what happens in TED Talks. But what is TEDx Talk? What is TEDx Talk? TEDx Talks X, that tells you what, now you know. Now, Richard Bowman and Harry Marx, they started, uh, this is basically a talk show. It is, what you say, it is a media organization, uh, American media organization, which posts talks online under the slogan "Ideas Worth Spreading." So this is the talk show which is held, and earlier when it started, it used to be held in California, but then when Chris Anderson took over, now annually it is held in Vancouver, Canada. Yes, so that is about TED Talk. TED Talk is, where people talk about their ideas, which they want to spread, and this is the platform which is now the in thing, wherein people come and talk about their ideas. And this TED Talk, it is about, this talk is, actually people have to talk in 18 minutes. They are just given 18 minutes to talk about their ideas, because um, people feel that uh, nowadays people cannot concentrate more. So if you have a long talk, people do not uh, get interested, and they don't have the patience to listen to you. But so therefore this TED Talk is about 18 minutes. And then um, TEDx Talk, I was talking about TEDx Talk. So TEDx Talk means, X means it is local. So now TED Talk is global. When you are giving a TED Talk, means it is for the approach is the global approach. But when we are talking about TEDx, you are talking at a local level. Yes, nowadays there are TED Talks in all countries. Even in cities, there are TED Talks on different events. Can you tell me who hosts TED Talks? We have TED Talks in India also, TEDx Talks. So who hosts these TEDx Talks in India? Can you tell me? Yes. Anyone? Can you tell me who hosts TEDx Talks? There are students who are giving answers. Yes, students have given me answers about who started TED Talks. Now, here, tell me who is the host of TED Talks? Yes, yes. Mayura Prajapati is saying Shah Rukh Khan. Yes, so Shah Rukh Khan is the host of TEDx Talks. So Sri Lakshmi was invited to give a TEDx talk. Actually, now earlier it was with invitation, but now you can apply for these TED Talks, and you will be invited to talk about your innovative ideas. So here now, what did she talk about in the TED Talks? Uh, this is what she talked about. Actually, we all know that uh, everybody would be interested in knowing about her journey. So, definitely, she talked about her journey to becoming one of the world's youngest CEOs. Yes. And then she talked about her dreaming of becoming a world class web designer. She wanted to be a world class web designer. So, how was she planning to become that web designer? What all efforts she was putting, what all things she was learning to move towards her aspiration, and about the struggles. Of course, this is also very important. You know that nothing is a cakewalk. So you have to struggle a lot. And Sri Lakshmi also had to struggle, and she talked about her struggles of launching a startup and as a minor, because she was a minor at that time. She was just 11 years old, and she launched her own startup. So maybe she faced with a lot of hardships, and so that's why uh, people wanted to know about her struggles, because people of your age, students who are college going, we have big dreams, but we don't have the perseverance to follow our dream. We don't work hard, we just give up. Many a times it happens that we just give up. But this is what Sri Lakshmi tells you: don't quit. That is what her message is, that one should never quit. Today, Sri Lakshmi is finishing college. She has big dreams for her future. When we talk about how age is just a number, we often refer to how growing older does not mean you should give up on your dreams. So we all know that yes, age is just a number. Many times it happens that at home, like when your grandma, maybe when your grandmother wants to learn mobiles, maybe you might say, दादी नानी रहने दो, ये आपको नहीं आएगा. लेकिन even old people, there I have seen many old people, they have learned so many things at their age. Yes, at a ripe age of 70, 80. Yes, people are learning. I have seen old people using mobiles, using different apps in those mobiles. Yes. So, just because you are growing older, that does not mean that you should give up, and you should think that, yes, this is not within my reach. I'll not be able to do it. This is for the newcomers. This is for the young generation. Don't ever think like that. So, this is what we say in case of the grown-ups. But Sri Lakshmi Suresh has turned this expression on its head. So yes, she has turned this expression on its head. Yes, um, and she says means she has. What does she say? This the same expression she uses for the younger generation. She says, as we talk of the elders, that elders or the old people or the adults should, older people should not give up. And so in the same way, even the young, being young does not mean you cannot dream big. So even the young people can dream big. So this is what she has turned the expression, and she says that yes, even the young people can dream big, and nothing is impossible if you really have the willpower and determination. So don't think that something is impossible for children. So she says that nothing is impossible for children. And this generation, this techno savvy generation, nothing is impossible for them. I know they are many a times they are ahead of us, teachers also. We can achieve whatever elders can do. So this is the message which Sri Lakshmi Suresh is giving to all the students. So students, just remember, because you will be asked, what did she talk in her, what was the talk she delivered in the TEDx talk? So you have to talk about the message which she has given in the end. And what does she say? That we can achieve whatever elders can do if we have the will. So whatever the elders can do, even the young children, if they have the determination, can do it. She firmly believes that if you are confident, that you are competent and prepared to work hard, nothing is impossible. So this is the message, that you have to be confident, you have to be optimistic. Only when you are confident, only when you are optimistic, only when you are ready to work hard, then nothing is impossible. So impossible, you know, the word itself tells you I am possible. So nothing is impossible. So this was a very small lesson. There was nothing difficult. It was a factual description of the things related to Shri Lakshmi, Suresh, and we can just have a quick revision. Yes, if you can answer, you can just write in the chat box and I'll move ahead. Yes, when did Shri Lakshmi, Suresh start using her computers? At which age? Yes, who is giving the answer? At which age did she start using the computers? Renu, can you tell me from the YouTube? Okay, at the age of 3. Yes, and then when did she design her website for the school? At the age of 8. Yes, and when did she um, start her own? When did she launch her own startup? At the age of 11. What is the name of her company? What is the name of her company which she launched at the age of 11? Yes, E-Design. And
Okay, I
now
am
she's the,
unmuted. Ma'am,
yes,
wait
when
for
she
a
launched, she was
minute.
the youngest CEO in the whole world. And she
Ma'am,
received international recognitions. How many
ma'am,
awards? She received more than, yes, I'll give time. I know people are
yes.
writing. Yes, students, very nice. You are cooperating. You are giving answers. I'm happy. Yes. And how many awards did she get? Come on.
More than 30.
Right? How many awards did she get?
More than 30.
Anybody? No, not 11. How many awards did she get?
More than 30.
Yes. I think the answers come a few minutes later on YouTube, which I'm able to see. Just write the number of awards.
Wait for 3
Yes.
minutes.
Nikita Damke has written 30. That's correct. So she has received now more than 30 awards. But yes, so she has received nearly 30 awards. And then after receiving these awards, can you tell me some more national and international awards which she got? Yes. Yes, which are the 3 awards which are mentioned in the book? Because you will be asked to give, yes, which award? Yes, in your YouTube, please write which awards. Yes, people are writing. Yes, I'll give time. Which, think. Which awards? Yes, national awards, but which awards? Yes,
Child award.
it is in your
Best.
PPT. You should know which awards. Yes, Golden Web Award. One person has written. Purva Naigaonkar has written Golden Web Award. Correct. Which is the other award? Go back.
Child
See
innovative
which are
award.
the awards. Yes. Can anybody tell me? I had asked you to mark. Remember, Art Space Award. Yes. And another one. One is remaining. Yes. Which one is that? Golden Web Award, you've already met. Somebody has mentioned. Which is the third award? Yes. No, not the National Child Award. That is the honor. I'll ask you about the 2 honors which she has received. Yes. Which are those are the 2 honors she received. One honor was, which was the first honor she received? Membership in the
Association.
Yes, American Webmasters Association. That was the honor, first honor. And which is the second honor which she received? Yes, that Child Award. Yes, which is the second National Child Award. And that she received from the Ministry of Women and Child. Yes, correct. Global Internet Directories Gold Award, Pankaj Dhok has written, correct? Yes. So now, yes, you are following. Very good, very good. I am getting the answers on the YouTube. Yes, very nice. No, not Women Improvement Award. Somebody has written Women Improvement Award. That was not the award. Go back to the text and check. No. Yes. Okay, so she received the three awards have been mentioned here and two honors have been mentioned here. Okay, then what does this association, American Webmasters Association, what does it do? It helps such individuals who are preparing innovative websites or web designs. They help with the designing, they help with the management, yes, and also with the marketing. They support these individuals, and it is a great opportunity for people who get enrolled in this organization. Then, okay. And then after that, can you tell me something about the TED Talk? Yes, it is there on the screen. So what did she speak in the TED Talk? She talked about her journey to becoming world's youngest CEO. Then she talked about her struggles. She talked about her dream of becoming a world-class web designer. Yes. And then what does she talk about the age? What does she say? That age is just a number. And as older people can, yes, even the older people should not think about the age. And if they want at that age also, if they have the determination to learn something new, they can learn. And what about the young? Yes, the young children should also feel that yes, if whatever the older people can do, even the children can do it if they have the will and determination. So that is, and then she gives us the message. That is also a very nice message, that if you know that you are competent, then nothing will stop you. Nothing is impossible for you. You can achieve whatever you dream of. Okay, now here, see, let us see. uh, we'll do the vocabulary part, which is there in your textbook. If you have the textbook, you can just have a look at the textbook and see the vocabulary which is being asked. First of all, can you tell me two synonyms for design? Yes, tell me two synonyms for design. Anybody? Yes, tell me some two synonyms for design. Yes, has anybody written two synonyms for design? Yes. Plan. So Kartiki has said plan. Anybody else? Because we want more than two. If at least two, we'll talk about two here. Can anybody tell me about one more synonym for design? One is plan, design. So that is pattern, sketch, anything. Plan, yes. Certainly, yes. Certainly, surely. And definitely, yes. Require. Can you tell me some two synonyms for require? Yes. What are the two synonyms for require? I require. Require means I need and I wish. It is sometimes require has, there are so many meanings of this word require, you know. If you say this work, it requires more, what you say, more hard work. So that means what? It requires more skill. That means it lacks the skill. So lack is also, require also means lack. So there are so many different meanings of this word require. Now list two or more antonyms of for each of the following words. Connect. So what can be the opposite of connect? Disconnect. Yes. So if you have some prefixes, if you know some prefixes, the negative prefixes, you can form the negative words. So disconnect, yes, disjoin, separate, yes, and disunite. Again, now what is responsible? What is the antonym of responsible? Responsible, irresponsible. Yes, that is the simplest one. Responsible, irresponsible. Then we have a person who is irresponsible is not dependable. So he's undependable. Okay. Then support. Can you tell me two antonyms for support? Yes. Contradict and disapprove. You don't support it, so you disapprove it. Match the columns in column, match the questions in column A with the questions in corresponding answers in column B. So here, this is, I think because of this, you are not able to see. Now, it's very much clear. What was Sri Lakshmi Suresh's first startup called? Yes, write fast. Write fast in the YouTube chat box. What was Sri Lakshmi Suresh's first startup? It was, yes, the question answer is in front of you. Write fast. What is the first startup? What is the name? Okay, e-design. Mona Charpe has sent e-design. And how old was she? Just now I had uh, just talked about all these things. We had a revision, so now you should be able to give the answers. How old was she when she launched her first startup? How old was she when she launched her startup? Here we have two options, 8 and 11. Which one? So 11, correct. Then how old was she when she designed a fully functional website? Yes. How old was she when she designed a website? Yes, anybody? Yes. Sahil Nutan is giving the answer 8. Correct. Now, what is the name of the computer application she first used for design? What was the name of that computer application which she used for design? The answers are given there. Yes. Is it MS Word or MS Paint? So she first used MS Paint. Correct. Then which organization was she the youngest member of the time of her at the time of her enrollment? Yes. Which American Webmasters Association? Yes. So now we have revised it quite a number of times. So now you should be in a position to remember all these things and answer. Now these are some of the questions which are given there. Let us see. We have already done the questions, but briefly describe the character of Sri Lakshmi Suresh. Can you tell me something about the character? Start writing in your YouTube chat box about the character. How was she? How was the character? Yes. Yes, she was a hardworking person. Yes. She was a genius, first of all. Yes. And how was the character? Talk about the character. What goes into making a genius? What makes you successful? Yes. What should be there in your character? Yes. Yes. Planning. Yes. Optimism. Hard work. What are you writing? What all things are you writing? Let me see. Yes. If you want to be successful, you should work hard. That is the first thing. Then yes, perseverance. You, if just by working hard, yes, you should work hard, but you should not quit in between. You should keep on working. So perseverance is also very important. And then yes, passionate. Somebody has written you should be passionate. Ojaswini Dhote has written that you should be passionate. Yes, very good. Dedication. Yes, she was dedicated. Very good. Then somebody is writing try new things. Yes, yes, she was, yes, she always wanted to try new things. So if you want to go ahead in your own field of interest, you should try out new things, learn new things in that area. Yes. And most of the people have written hardworking. Yes, she was a talented person, confident person. Yes. Okay, so you are on the right path. So collect all this and write your answer. What was the focus of Sri Lakshmi Suresh's talk? So we talked about this, what was there in her talk. She talked about her struggles, she talked about her dreams, and then she talked about the message. List some of her accomplishments and honors. This also we did, the 3 awards and 2 honors. So mention all this. Then describe Sri Lakshmi Suresh's parents. So parents, Suresh and Viju, how were they? Suresh was a lawyer and the mother was a teacher. And how did they encourage the daughter to Yes, to learn the computer. And how did the father help her? Yes. So mention all those things. In what way Sri Lakshmi Suresh an inspirational figure? Why is she an inspiration for you people? Yes, for everybody. She's an inspiration. Why? Because at such a tender age, if you can start your own company, itself uh, that itself shows that you are a genius, isn't it? And we are inspired by such people who can find out new. Like when we came to know that two college-going people have really started. They have launched, or they have found this Facebook. They have started this Facebook. So we were in awe. How can such college-going people work wonders? But yes, people are working hard. People are have their innovative ideas. And how do people get ideas? In personal response questions, the questions which are given in the textbook, you have to go beyond the textbook, and you will be asked questions from general knowledge, but of course based on the textbook itself, based on the theme of the textbook. So here we are talking about child prodigy. We are talking about how a small girl has she's a, this biopic talks about the inspiring story of Shri Lakshmi Suresh. So a personal response question can be asked to you, that do you know somebody who is small, who is of a tender age, and who has really, do you know somebody who has become successful at this age? So you should be prepared to write such answers. Okay. Then name the following personal response. Just now, nearly all the questions we have dealt with. Explain the significance of enrollment in the American Webmasters Association. This question we have dealt with. Yes, how does the association support such individuals and help in designing, marketing, and all those things? And then name an entrepreneur. This should be easy for you. Tell me, name an entrepreneur who inspires you. Yes. Do you have such, what you say, a person in front of you whom you want to emulate? Maybe in your own field of interest. So first of all, tell me, name an entrepreneur who inspires you. So as we are talking about business people, can you tell me a businessman who inspires you? Yes. Can you tell me? Yes, somebody has written. Swaraj Khole has written Ratan Tata. Correct. Yes, very good. And what is it about them that you admire? So, if you have written Ratan Tata, so what is it about Ratan Tata you like the most? Why do you admire him? Yes. Why? Somebody has written Mukesh Ambani. Yes, there are so many names which are coming. Yes, but you have to say, why do you admire them? Yes, for the work they have done. Yes, because they have now you know that there is a Tata group of companies, and it's because of Ratan Tata. He has worked hard, and he has enabled enabled the Tata group from the national to the international levels. Now, and he is a great philanthropist, and most of the work in philanthropy is in the education field. They have they have started so many scholarships, wherein they have started scholarships in I think the Cornell University, Harvard University has a hall named um, after Tata. They have a Tata Hall. So there are so many things, and they keep on sponsoring people, give scholarships to pursue education, and in so many other fields also they they donate money for a social cause. So you can write about it. Now describe the efforts you take to pursue your ambitions, and what more could you do on a daily basis. So describe the efforts you take to pursue. Now, what is your ambition? You can write on the YouTube. People are writing, and I'm very happy that you are writing. That means you are following. Yes. Come on, tell me that what is your ambition? Can somebody tell me about your ambition? And what are you doing? Like, people have ambitions, but do you work towards achieving that goal? Do you work towards your aspirations? What are you doing? Every day you should proceed towards it. What are the steps you are taking to see that you fulfill your aim? Yes. Anybody? Anybody? People are writing about businessmen, yes, but I want to know about your aspirations. What are your goals? What do you decide? What have you dreamt? Yes. Okay, but we are falling short of time. So actually, I wanted to show you a video of this TED talk, which Sri Lakshmi gave, but it is available on YouTube, and you can, if you are interested, you can really go and just listen to this TED talk. And this TEDx talk she has delivered at the age of 11. Okay. Now, yes, these are the questions we've dealt with. And today, before we wind up, let me tell you that this is the book Epiphanies. This is available in the market. This book is available in the market. This is prescribed for BCom semester 1 and 2. Then when you open this page, I have shown there is a picture, this Orient Black Swan smart app. Information about Orient Black Swan smart app is given. So you can download this Orient Black Swan smart app. There are two apps, Orient Black Swan app and Orient Black Swan smart app. So if you download this Orient Black Swan smart app, and the procedure after you download it, how to go about working on it is given on this page. So first you need to download this app, then you install this app on your device, and then you have to register. Yes, everywhere you have to first register. Then you have to register with your valid email and all, and then you get an access. So where it is written redeem book, there you have to tap, and then you have to insert the key. See, look at the key which is given. There is a key which is given on this page. Yes, see, my cursor is there. So the arrow is pointing towards the key, and so this key you can use, and with the key you will be taken to the pages, and wherein you will find match the columns, synonyms, antonyms, and the questions also, not the answers but the questions and answers for all the objective type of questions, that is for match the columns and synonyms and antonyms. I think you will get the answers over there. So this is, we come to the end of our session today. Today we had a shaky start because not the answers, but the questions. And tomorrow we'll have another interesting session. We'll have lesson 2, why startup needs to find its customers first. So this is the second lesson, and we Dr. Nandita Mane would be dealing with the second lesson, and the YouTube link which has been given to you today, the same link can be used tomorrow, but again I would be sending you the link. For those people who do not have the links, they can click on those on that particular link, and you will be taken to this page of Feel. So if you have missed out anything, these videos would be uploaded, and just let me know in your YouTube chat that whether you want the explanation in Hindi also. But I feel that if we are using simple English, I think it should serve the purpose, because the more you listen to English, you would be getting into the habit of listening to English, and then you would remember the words when you are writing your answers. So this is, I'm talking about students from the Marathi and Hindi medium. It is for them that we are going to use very simple English. This first lesson was just, it was a biopic. It was filled with just information. There was not much explanation which was required, and therefore I took the whole lesson line by line because it was small. Maybe the other teachers would just give you a gist, and they would talk more about the finer aspects and about the philosophies or about the other things which are there in the text. But as far as this biopic is concerned, you have now you are well versed with the factual details which are there in the first lesson, and I hope listening to this Shri Lakshmi Suresh's biopic has also inspired you to really get up and really work towards your dream, isn't it? Just let me know. All of you should write what your dream is and what you are doing to achieve your dream, and you should email it to me. My email address is already given there. The best one, the student who writes the best answer for your dreams, yes, and what you're doing to move ahead towards that dream, if you write a good answer for that, I will invite you on this YouTube session, and you would be um, given the opportunity to interact with fellow students. Okay, so it was nice talking to you and happy learning. So meet you tomorrow at 5 p.m. and till then, goodbye. Thank you.